We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is our first ever dual review. So we have the addendum, the support video for the Skyline Hot Sauce, which is a hot sauce you can read about on the Stars Are Also Fire blog. There is a link in the description if you would care to check that out. And I had to stop using this so I could have enough for the video. It's almost done. But I also looked into this a little more. So we have Cincinnati's famous Skyline Chili. Now, Cincinnati Chili is some kind of chili. I think it's a bean-free chili. I don't believe it actually has beans in it. I think it's just more of a meat sauce. So I saw this and I thought this would be kind of cool to have these go together and just see what it is that Skyline Chili and Cincinnati Chili is talking about, because I've never had either one. Either Skyline or Cincinnati Chili. So, first things first though, let's get to the sauce. We'll come back to that chili momentarily here. So, the sauce, you can see, is your typical, you got the restrictor cap. It's your typical Louisiana style. See, very, very thin, very runny. It's more of an orangish color here than a lot of them are. A lot of them tend to be a little bit redder. And so this would go anywhere. This is jalapeno and cayenne and Tabasco, I believe. So this will go anywhere you would normally use a Louisiana sauce. So noodles, chicken strips, that sort of thing. Southern food. I love this on Southern food. On maybe a little bit of pulled pork, maybe a little bit of collard greens, something like that. You kind of have to have a Louisiana style if you're going to get it. So, speaking of get it, let's get after it right now. It's definitely a very vinegar heavy Louisiana style sauce. One thing I will say about this, the tendency of this sauce is really more towards the bitter. The vinegar is the first ingredient, but it's honestly kind of a very harsh vinegar. It's very bracing, very pungent. It's not, I'm not sure that this would, I mean, it isn't my first choice for Louisiana style sauce. That is the Arazu Cayenne, guys, and look for that video coming up in November 2019, or if you're watching this after November 2019, it'll be in the playlist for the FOH sauces only playlist, so you'll be able to check that out. Or you can go to the hot sauce blog that I mentioned, guys, and you can click right to it from the actual review. If you want to read the written review and then also watch the accompanying video for the Arazu or for this one, it's all there, guys. And just this is a little harsher, honestly, than I like. So let's crack this baby open next. Now, I'm not, guys, going to be doing this. I'm going to heat it up. But let's take a look at it out of the gate here. So let's, okay, here we go. Whoa. What the heck? Whoa, whoa. Oh man, this looks funky. This is really watery. Well, I guess I won't need a spoon to dig it out. So, this is chili? Okay. It's got an interesting smell to it, but you can see it's much more like a Oh, like a New York style meat sauce, I would say, than an actual chili. Let's put that over there. Let's give it a stir here, guys, so you can look at it. All right, and I'm gonna go throw this in the microwave, guys, and heat it up. Okay, guys, so as you can see, this is super runny. It actually is more like a bowl of soup than chili. Well, okay, so we had to try it. Let's look at the white point here. So there it is, guys. It's got some interesting smells to it. I'm assuming there is some sort of cinnamon or something in this, possibly. Well, let's try it without anything else, just by itself. It's it honestly kind of reads like a soup. It's like a meat soup almost. It's very, very odd. But so I happen to have a couple hot dogs here, and I prepared for this occasion. And I also have some shredded cheese, and of course we have the hot sauce. So let's play with this a little bit, guys. Now I don't want to wear this, so I've gotten a fork, and oh boy, this is gonna be the trick. All right, let's get some of this on these dogs. Now these are Hebrew National dogs. And you know, if you're trying to make a sort of a version of like a Coney Island dog, I've heard from a few people that you really need to have like a Nathan's. But guys, I'll be straight up with you. I have really started to be more cautious to make sure that the money I'm spending with organizations is sort of in tune with my values, I guess. So Nathan's, I've got some question marks about, but the hot dogs are great. So don't be afraid to eat their hot dogs, but you know, it's be careful what you support, and that's kind of my reservation. So that aside, guys, here it is. All right, one chili dog with nothing on it, just the Skyline chili and a dog. Not bad. This is a very expensive can of chili. I want to say it was like $8 for this little 10-ounce can. I got it on Amazon. I've just got some shredded cheddar blend cheese here, and I put that on the dog, like so. Let's see how it does with a little cheese. I like it a little bit better this way. Guys, I'm looking at the can as I'm eating because, so there's a Skyline cheese apparently too, but it wants mustard. Let me grab some mustard. So here we have some French's mustard. I don't have any Pittsman's, so you could use that, I guess, if you had it. Give it that little zing. The zing. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? No? Maybe? Alright. Okay, so I think you're supposed to put it on the dog first. I'm just going to throw it on with the chili. Those are interesting together. Alright. Let's try it with hot sauce. So, hot sauce, chili, and the dog. You know, that's actually remarkable. Those go together extremely well. By far the best thing I've had so far. What's nice is the chili tempers the harshness of that. Oh man. These two work in excellent combination. The chili and the hot sauce. That was quite good. Okay. Well, what if I do this? How about I put mustard right here, just on half the dog. Yeah. You see it? Half the dog. Okay. And let's throw on. I'm using a fork because otherwise this is just too. This is even runny, guys, with a fork. I mean, look, it's not the most appealing visual that I think anybody could have come up with. So you guys are welcome. But anybody from Cincinnati is watching, leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys do it. Because I'm just guessworking here. Just throwing stuff together and seeing what happens. Alright. I don't have any Skyline cheese, but I do have this nice, wonderful cheddar blend here from Kraft. And it's a triple cheddar, so we've got the Vermont white, we've got sharp cheddar, and we've got, I believe, mild cheddar. They say mild on the can label. So if you guys are interested in doing any of this and you can't get Skyline cheese, there'd be no way to get it where I am. Just, I guess, mild cheddar, like a high quality one, like a Kraft. So right in there to the mustard. I'm not a big fan of this, like this. Alright. So guys, I just noticed that I didn't put hot sauce there, so let's just throw it on the plate and let's dip it. I might get a little bit of mustard, but that's alright. Ooh, one or the other. Oof. Do not put the hot sauce with the mustard. No bueno. Alright, this one should be a hot sauce only bite. Oh man. Wow. Why don't I just drink a bottle of vinegar? Holy moly. That's a good bite, guys. That's a really good bite. The hot dog, the bun soaks up enough of the hot sauce and surrounds it. The chili, man. That's a really good bite. That's a really vinegary bite. So I don't dislike this sauce. I just don't think it's the best Louisiana style. It is fine for what it is. It's very, very, like if you have it, you're going to use it. It works as I didn't expect this, guys. The food combination of having the Skyline chili, which has got cinnamon and a bunch of other stuff in it. Basically just a really runny meat sauce. The combination of that and this are spectacular. This by itself, that by itself. Honestly, kind of wish you had something else. Those two together, the saltiness of those dogs. Yeah, guys, it's just a really good bite. It's just right on the money. Get a little of that cheese. It does work okay with mustard. I personally would not do that again. You can't have both. So I would say skip the mustard, get the Skyline hot sauce. If you're going to do this. Again, I feel like if you don't live in Cincinnati or Ohio, possibly, that this might be more expensive than it's worth. So when I say this is an $8 can of chili, no. And I don't remember what I paid for the sauce, but it was probably like $6 or $7. The sauce is fine. That's about what everything else is at the higher levels of stuff. And it does have a decent. It's really punchy. So if you like that kind of thing, that's a good sauce to get. Chili, I probably would not do again. It was really fun to do it once. So I really enjoy kind of stepping out and doing food exploring. I love to do it in the city that I'm at. I love to do it, and when I go to other cities, I love to explore regional cuisine. It's a blast. I'm all about flavor, and I love new flavor. Like, I would never have thought of this. In a million years, I would not have thought of this flavor combination. Awesome. However, not to the point where I'm going to throw a bunch of money at it, I guess is the way to put it. I'm glad I did it. I don't have any regrets. I'm not upset with Skyline and, anything like that. But I just don't think I would ever repeat it. So there it is, the Skyline chili that eats like a soup. Here, see guys, this is what it looks like when you have this is a normal runny. This is almost as runny as a hot sauce. This is what you have when you have the normal runniness with all the liquid. I cheated and I used a fork because I don't like my buns to get all super soggy like that. It's almost like you need a restrictor cap for this right here as well as this. So, but yeah, it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the Cincinnati Chili Dog. I've never had one before, or I guess this is the Skyline. There is another company, from what I understand, in Cincinnati producing chili as well. I don't know the name of them. If enough people like this and want to see it again, maybe I'll do theirs also. But hopefully you like to look at the Skyline Chili Dog. And the Skyline sauce, like I said, you can use it anywhere that you can use a Louisiana. It is not as flavorful as a lot of the other Louisiana sauces, but it's still a pretty strong contender. And actually, this one does run a little bit higher on the heat end as far as a lot of your Louisiana-style sauces go. But there it is. You look at these two gems. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.